What's up, everybody? It is Big Swiss, and I am super excited to show you what I have been working on. So, I have a new series coming up on my YouTube channel called Hip Hop Hermeneutics, where I will be taking songs and breaking them down verse by verse, line by line, and connecting them to the scriptures in which they reference. As I was figuring out how I wanted to kind of present this in video form, I was editing and I was like, it'd be really easy if I just created some sort of like app that I can kind of have it do everything that I want it to do so I don't have to like spend a lot of time editing and I could just present it like this. And so this is going to be kind of showing you where the tool is at right now. This is going to be a tool that I'm going to send to a couple people just for like some beta testing. And then the plan is to create an app out of it and release it to the market. So the idea is that this is a Genius clone, but for Christians. So, I mean, you can upload any song you want on here and you can start annotating to the Bible. So let me show you how this works. The main page is right here, and this is just like placeholder text and placeholder images and boxes. I'm just kind of getting a prototype ready. You're going to have a little navigation bar up in this top right corner. It's going to kind of have your home, your upload page, your browse page, your profile, and a logout. On your profile, you can upload your image here. You're going to have a CHHIQ score, which is just going to be points based on thumbs up or thumbs down on annotations, where I'm from, what song is on repeat, which right now is Esham Burgundy's Communion Bread, the chill version. A place to put your favorite Bible verse. Mine is Romans 8:1. A place for top 5 artists. And so you can kind of play with this all you want. And then you can start following people as they upload their profile. I'll probably create some sort of verification for artists if artists want to come on here and upload their own annotations to tell the fans what they want. Yeah, this is just a kind of an add-on feature that I liked. In your top left corner is your profile page, and then a little notifications to let you know what's been updated and what hasn't been updated. I'm going to mark all as red. I'm going to close it. But let's go to the home page here. All right, so we have this home page. We can go browse for tracks that we want, and we can look through artist, song title, album, producer, featured artist, or release date. I have deleted. I have a delete all function here, just because as I was testing, it kept saving every file, and I just wanted to have a clear test here. I'm going to go back to home. That's the browse button, and then you have your upload page here, which we click. Also, you'll see latest edition and updates. So whenever an annotation is made, we'll kind of get like a running, top 5 things that just got done. Maybe I'll do top 5 upvoted annotations or something like that later. But in this upload page, you can paste an Apple Music link. If you do this, it can't pull the metadata, so you'll have to do a lot of manual entry. If you actually own the MP3 file or WAV file or FLAC file, you can click on here and pull this up. So the song that I wanted to do first was KRL's Outside. I'm going to pull this file and upload it. It's supposed to show album art here, but it's just showing kind of what the code is going to be for that. I'm going to proceed to my metadata, and it's going to give me artist, track tile. It's going to pull as much information as it can. Anything it doesn't, I'll move. So, for example, Don J Live and Sun are featured artists on here. And so I'm going to go to featured rappers. I'm going to bring them down there, and I'm going to separate it by a colon. I'm sorry, a comma. I think the length is, I don't know the length. You can put the producer in here. So KRL produced this track. And then you can also still drop an Apple Music link here. If you do, it'll just give you an Apple Music player. If you don't, it's going to give you a little music player down here anyway. So now we're in our hermeneutics page, and this is where the work gets done, so to say. So you have an add lyrics button, an edit lyrics, a save lyrics, and an add Apple Music. So you can still add an Apple Music if you want. It'll take over this and make a little music player down there. Now I do have a little music player in here that will play the song from your MP3, which you guys can't hear because I'm not recording the screen here, but it is playing the song. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the lyrics. I have them pasted on a note on another screen. I'm going to bring them over into here. And I'm going to kind of do a little bit of editing here just to make it a little bit cleaner. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I need to put a scroller in here. Now the reason I'm going through and trying to parse these lines as much as possible, which you'll see here in a second, is as soon as I hit save lyrics, it's going to generate a waveform and it's going to give you as many lines as there are lines here for your waveform. I think it groups two together just for space wise, but when I hit save lyrics, here comes our waveform here. The lyrics are in here now. We also still have all of our track information right here that we pulled in earlier. And this is now going to get saved into the database whenever I hit save song. Now what I can do, let's go to Don J. Live's verse here because this is kind of the easiest one I can do real quick. So, my brother, if stuck in the wilderness, feeling the weariness, do me a favor, let me know you're hearing this. Send the signal, Batman. We robbing the devil, something serious. A brother is born for adversity, ain't it? In this life, the adversary taint it. All right, so where are the first brothers in Scripture, and where does the adversary taint it? Right, so we can click on these. And then up here, we have a select section of the Bible button. When you click that, you're going to get 4 sections for Old Testament, 4 sections for New Testament. Torah, historical, wisdom, prophets, gospel, acts, epistles, revelation, right? So we're going to go to Genesis, and we're going to go to Genesis chapter 2, because I believe it's either 2 or 3. It might be 3, actually. Let's go to chapter 3. Yep. This is where the adversary taints it. So we can kind of, we can click on these. If we wanted to, we can also still go to like chapter 4, and go to Cain and just start clicking on, how they're brothers. So in the Lord had regard for Abel and his offering, but Cain and his offering he had no regard. So Cain was very angry, and his face fell. So we can kind of click here, and then we hit link to lyrics. Now it's going to show us all the verses we linked here. It's going to show us the verses we pop to it. And then I can write an annotation. So I could say, Don J is referring to the first brothers in Scripture and how the relationship can easily be tainted. Boom. So I can leave that. I can upload an image if I want. Let's say they did an interview and talked about it. I can upload a YouTube link here for that as well. And then I can hit save annotation. It's going to save those annotations. Now, what you'll see here is this is now brown. And when I click it brings back up my annotation. I can edit it, which is cool. And then if you're another user, it'll actually let you upvote or downvote these. I'm going to close this. Now when I hit save song, if I save song successfully, I'll hit close. Now it's going to say, do I want to create a little social media post about my annotation? And so right now it's not pulling the specific annotation. I'm not, just because I don't know how long they're going to end up being as far as notes are concerned. But when I hit OK, it's going to give me this little image of the artist, the album art, the waveform with the changed colors, and then scriptures linked. So the goal would be that there's a ton of scripture down here that is used for telling people, hey, this is how much thought went into this song as far as how it relates to scripture. I think we see a lot of people, say that there isn't enough XYZ in Christian hip hop, not enough Jesus, or not enough calling out sin, or not enough this. Well, let's just start showing that to people by using these. And this is just a fun tool that I thought I could make. And I really hope you guys like it. I hope it works well. I don't know how to code. I did all of this using AI. And so if there's any coders out there for Swift and knows iOS app development, Android app development, let me know. Let's collaborate. Let's make something and do this because I just think this would be fun. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What are some features you would add? What are some things you would take? Again, these are kind of placeholder visuals for now. Like this boombox player is really weak, but I just wanted to get a testing working product going as a prototype. So if you're an artist and you want to play with this, let me know. I'll send it to you. If you're a fan and you want to send this to and you want me to send this to you, too bad. I'm going to hold on to it for a bit because one, this is a tool I'm going to use for my channel. And three, I skipped two, but let's go. I'm going to use this for my channel. And two, yeah, I want to limit the amount of users and keep my feedback really tight. Less cooks in the kitchen, if you know what I mean. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you later. And you will be seeing the first episode of Hip Hop Hermeneutics on the Big Swiss CHH channel very soon.